The name of the main character in the prologue is Tahira. She is a combination of fighter and sorceress. From now on, we will refer to the main character as the Avatar. Once you've solved the prologue, the game will continue with the avatar you selected before starting the game. Whenever you hold the mouse pointer over a button or an object, a help window with additional information will appear in the bottom left corner of the screen. When you are asked to click on something, this means a click with the left mouse button. We'll tell you about the right mouse button a little later in this presentation. When you click the Options button in the upper right, you can save the game or change the game settings at any point in time. Now select your avatar by clicking on Tahira in the game world. Very good. You can move the view with either the cursor keys or with the mouse by holding down the right mouse button. You can also adjust the view by moving the mouse pointer to the appropriate edge of the screen. A selected unit is marked with a colored ring. Your own units have a green ring, enemy units a red, and neutral or allied units a blue ring. In the lower left, you can see the currently selected units and some additional information such as name, health condition, and amount of mana. You can select your avatar at any time by clicking on the Portrait button in the upper left corner. Move Tahira down the path to the east and through the open stone gate to the Bindstone, a large boulder, by clicking the right mouse button next to it. The Bindstone offers the avatar an opportunity. Select the Bindstone with a click. At the bottom edge of the screen, you will find the Action bar. A new symbol for Activate this Bindstone should have appeared there. Click on that symbol. The Bindstone will light up and is now active. You are now bound to this Bindstone. In the lower right, you will find the Overview map. Black areas have not yet been explored and are automatically uncovered when you approach them with units. Your avatar has a greater view radius, so he will uncover a larger area. The dots on the Overview map are in different colors. Green dots represent your own units, red enemy and blue neutral or allied units or buildings. A few special objects, such as monuments, are marked in yellow. Continue along the path to the east. Spellforce offers you the option of witnessing the events of the game from different views, including the third-person perspective, where you see the action from a position directly behind and slightly above your avatar. To change the view, press the page up key to zoom in and the page down key to zoom out, or simply turn the mouse by moving the mouse wheel downwards. Now change to the third-person perspective by zooming in closer. This is only possible if your avatar is inside the field of view. In the third-person perspective, you can control your avatar directly with the cursor keys or with the A, D, S, and W keys. If you hold down the right mouse button, you can change the view direction. Otherwise, operating Spellforce, follow the path in third-person perspective toward the east to the next stone gate. You can change to the third-person perspective anytime during the game, but for now, we will assume you will be using the isometric view. Change back to the normal isometric view. pointer over him, a bar will show you his health condition. Select your avatar and click with the right mouse button on the goblin. Your avatar will attack the goblin. As soon as he has been defeated, we will continue.
We're under attack.
The goblin's corpse will light up, which indicates that he was carrying an object. Take up a position close to the dead goblin and click on the corpse with the right mouse button. You can then see what object the goblin had with him on the left-hand edge of the screen. Click on the shield to take it with you. It will be automatically added to your inventory. The shield increases your avatar's armor class when you are carrying it. With a higher armor class, you lose fewer life. To open your inventory, click on the backpack symbol in the action bar, which can be found on the bottom of the screen. A window will open, and on the left you can select the different categories of your inventory. Click on the ring symbol, which stands for equipment. On the left, you now see the unused equipment. To equip your avatar with the shield, you must first pick it up with the mouse. Click on the shield and then click on the free section for the left hand beside the torso. Now close the inventory with a click on the backpack or the check mark in the lower right of the window, or by simply pressing I again. In the upper left-hand corner, you can see a clickable portrait of the green bar in the portrait. The blue bar, follow the path through the next stone gate until you have reached the wounded Lev.
I should have stuck with my... I hope you haven't forgotten your healing art. Please heal.
If someone offers you a dialogue, a symbol will float above the character. If this person is relevant to the main quest, it will be an exclamation mark. If the person is only relevant for optional side quests, it will be a question mark. Select your avatar, approach Lev, and click on him with the right mouse button to begin the dialogue.
I thank you to...
What happened?
Yeah, but the Kyle... As you command. Here, this spell... Keep following the...
You have a healing spell at your disposal. If you wish to use a magic spell, there are two possibilities. The simplest possibility is offered by the click and fight system. To use this, select Lev. Under your avatar's portrait button, all meaningful actions for the selected target will appear. The blue hand is the symbol for the healing spell. Click on the symbol to heal Lev. The click and fight system can be used in the same way to launch damaging spells. The alt, speak to Lev again. You have received a dip. When you die, next open your inventory and click on the symbol for Spellbook. On the left, you will see the inventory for Magic Spell Scroll. Click on the scroll in the inventory to place it on the mouse pointer. Then click any free space in your spellbook. You now have transferred a new spell into your... Learn the Fireball magic spell by clicking on the Fireball symbol in your spellbook, and then click on any free space in your magic memory. Now close your inventory. Follow the path until you see the Minotaur. Use the Fireball spell to defeat the Minotaur. Many creatures are partially or completely resistant to specific types of magic. Your avatar can also use rare objects found in the course of the game to protect himself better from magic attacks. Behind the next gate, a fire elemental creature awaits for you. This creature is completely resistant to your fire magic. Continue along the path. Try to use your magic spell against the fire elemental creature. If a creature has resisted a magic spell, you will see white bouncing sparks. After this, defeat the fire elemental creature in close combat. The fire elemental was carrying a hero's rune and 4 objects. Take possession of these. Beside your main character, you now have up to 5 heroes at your disposal. The heroes are your strongest allies and may have magic powers. The hero's rune you just found represents a skilled long-range fighter. The rune establishes the hero's characteristics and abilities. In the course of the game, you will find more runes and also replace some of the older runes. To summon a hero, you must open your inventory and go to the category Rune board. On the left side, you will see your currently unused runes, and on the right, the runes entered in the Rune board. In the upper half of the rune table, you will find the spaces for the hero's runes, and below the spaces for workers' runes, subdivided depending on which level your avatar has. You can apply up to 5 runes at once. Click on the rune of the hero and place it in one of the empty fields of the rune tablet located at the top. Now you will have to arm the hero. You should have received a bow, a dagger, and 2 pieces of armor. Go into the inventory and select the category Equipment. On the right side of the window, you will now see 2 portraits. Select the lower portrait and give your hero the 4 new objects from the left side of the inventory. The bow must go into his left hand. That's the space on the right-hand side. If your avatar or a hero cannot use an object, it will be marked with a red background. Close your inventory. Follow the path to the Great Monument. This is the Hero's Monument. Go right up to the Hero's Monument, select it, and click on the rune symbol in the action bar.
Yes, now.
Aside from the hero monument,
Quickly now.
the symbol of now you can summon the hero.
Now.
Select the monument and click on the symbol
adventure.
for the hero in the action bar.
Follow me.
After a few seconds, the hero should appear.
Forwards. Follow me.
A
Now.
second portrait button for your new hero should
Quickly
now
now.
appear in the upper left.
Enemy.
Now command the hero.
They're everywhere!
If you want to select several units simultaneously, you can hold down the left mouse button in the game mode and drag a frame around both categories. You can come up once. You can follow the path further toward the sun.
Let's go.
You have a fight with
Rune
the
warriors,
undead.
stand by me.
Together with your hero, you can win this fight.
Follow me. For freedom.
Use your magic and defeat the undead.
Enemies, beware. Yes. Quickly now. Now. Let's go.
「
Forwards. Here.
At your service. Onwards, warriors!
Stay with me, men. Shall not. What the old lines must hold. Yes. It's an ambush.
Well done.
Yes.
One of
forwards.
the undead was carrying a valuable gem. Take it along with you.
Quickly now.
Should you want
Let's
to
go.
further test your fighting skills, turn north here. Otherwise, follow the path farther towards the south.
Yes. Enemies. Where we go. Forwards. Now. For freedom. Now. Let's go. At arms, men. We're under attack. Enemies, beware. I shall not fail. Forward. Now. Quickly now. To adventure. Into battle we go. Rune warriors, stand by me. Now. Into battle we go. At arms, men. Now. For the order. On my command. Into battle we go. We're under attack. Let's go. For our near. Lines must hold. Yes, forwards. Follow me. Quickly now. Attack. Follow me. At arms, men. Now, attack. Let's go. At arms, men. Follow me. Now. Forwards. Forwards. Now.
Follow the path until you find the merchant. Merchants can be identified by the
Now.
rotating coin above their heads.
Let's go.
You can buy and sell all kinds of objects from a merchant. Go up to the merchant and speak to him by clicking on him with the right mouse button. A window will appear with the merchant's menu. On the left of the menu, you will see your objects, and on the right, the merchant's objects. Your available money and the price of the selected objects are displayed in the middle.
Yes, let's go. Follow me.
100 copper coins make 1 silver coin.
Follow
And
me.
100 silver objects in. You want to select the lowermost symbol to open the category Quest
I'm
and
ready.
Value
Let's go.
Objects. Click on the gem.
Follow me.
The object you are offering will be marked green, and in the middle you will see the price the merchant wants to pay.
Destiny
Click on
awaits.
Sell.
Let's go.
Now you can buy something else with the money.
Tahira,
Yes,
be careful. Once you must kill the leader of.
quickly now.
Conclude the trade by clicking on the check mark on the lower left in the window, or by pressing the escape
Master of the
key.
Rune? Master of the Rune?
Open your inventory, select the category Rune Board, and place the human worker rune in the slot with the human portrait on the lower left of the rune board. Close your inventory.
Ready to go.
Follow the path to the bindstone. Select the bindstone and activate it using the action bar. Should your character perish, you will not have to repeat the whole journey. You can travel from one bindstone to another bindstone you have already activated. To do this, select your avatar and go to the bindstone, click on it with the right mouse button and select your destination. You can try this out now if you want. When you are done, follow the path to the human monument.
Destiny awaits. Now.
Speak to
Unlike an
Joshua,
adventure.
the man directly beside the
Let's go.
monument.
Forwards.
Master of the Rune?
You should now have received a quest. Open your inventory and select the quest book page.
Very well, off I go. I'm on it. Your orders?
In the middle of the window, you will see all your current uncompleted quests, and on the right, a detailed view of the currently selected quests. You have received the quest, The Lost Rune. When you click on this quest, the individual steps of this quest will appear on the right. Already completed steps will be displayed darkened. When you hold the mouse pointer over one of these individual steps, a help window will additionally appear in the lower left in case you have forgotten something. Close your inventory.
Building completed. Master of the Rune? At your service. All right then.
Go to the monument, select it, and click on the rune symbol in the
Break's
action
over.
bar.
Time for work. Here I am. Let's get cracking then.
The moment you occupy a worker monument, things get serious. Normally, when enemies discover your newly established settlements, they will do all they can to destroy you as quickly as possible. On this map, however, you can take your time. You can now summon human workers. Select the monument and click on the worker symbol in the action bar. The worker will appear in a couple of seconds. You may also click the symbol several times to order more workers. Produce at least 5 workers.
At your service.
When you
to
have
work.
selected the monument, you will see numbers indicating your population limitations below. The upper number indicates how many workers of this race you currently have, and the maximum number you are allowed to have.
At your service.
At present, you can produce up to 20 workers. The maximum number of workers increases when you construct larger headquarters. On the upper right, you will now find a portrait for human workers. The number indicates how many human workers are currently not doing a job. You can select a free worker with a click on the portrait button. Workers can collect different resources depending on their race. Human workers can chop trees, collect stone, or mine ore.
At your service. As good as done.
To the left of the monument, you will find a stone quarry, and to the right, an ore deposit. The next forest is located to the west. To have workers collect a resource, select one or more workers and then click with the right mouse button directly on a tree, a stone, or an ore deposit. Only workers may figure in this selection.
Ready to go.
On the top edge of the screen, you will see the amount of resources you already have acquired. You can use resources to construct buildings or summon combat units to a monument.
At your service.
Select workers and send them with the right mouse button to chop down trees, collect stone and mine ore until you have at least 50 units of each of these 3 basic resources.
Break's over, time for work. Your orders? Here we go.
Yes, forwards.
Ready to go.
On my to adventure.
Building completed. Here I am. That way. Here we go. Building completed. Here I am.
Very good. You now have sufficient resources to construct your first buildings.
Your orders? All right then.
Select a worker and click on the building symbol in the action bar. A selection of buildings will appear. Click on the woodcutter hut and select a site in the game world near the forest to start construction by clicking the left mouse button. The selected worker will now begin to erect the building.
Save yourselves.
You can select additional workers and send them to the construction site with a right click, should you want construction to progress faster. Now select some other workers and build a quarry near the stone resources and a mine near the iron. In each of these resource buildings, up to 5 workers can advance to the status of so-called craftsmen. Craftsmen have different clothing and special tools, and are twice as efficient as simple workers.
At your service.
When you select a finished building, then you can see how many craftsmen are already assigned to this building in the selection window.
Here I am.
When you click an empty symbol, and there is another free worker available, he will be assigned to the building.
I'm on it.
When you click an occupied symbol, a worker will be released. Those workers that construct a building automatically take over the free jobs in the building insofar as they are available.
Yes, forwards. Follow me.
When you send a worker to a building with the right mouse button, you can fill free jobs. This way, workers who, for example, chop down trees, will automatically look for free jobs in woodcutter houses and start doing them in a short time. Wait until all 3 buildings are finished. Should construction work fail to continue on a building, this means you have mistakenly removed all the workers from the construction site. Now your resources should increase much faster. Keep an eye on the individual stocks and, if necessary,
Yes, sir.
assign your workers to other jobs. In order to recruit a large
Ready for
army,
action.
you will
Here,
need food.
now.
Humans are very flexible
now.
and are able to catch fish, hunt or
Now.
breed animals, and grow grain.
Let's go.
In the area surrounding your base, you will find a number of animals. Build a hunting lodge to gather food.
Forwards.
Additionally, construct a small headquarters so that you will have up to 30 workers at your disposal. You can send up to 5 workers to the hunting lodge to collect food faster. The amount of the food you have stored determines the maximum size of your army. The flags on the buildings show you whom the buildings belong to and if workers are currently active in this building. If you look carefully, you will see that the lake behind the human monument is full of fish. There are also some berry bushes on the bank of the lake. Now you should do something to defend your settlement. Build 2 towers in the area around the stone slabs, as enemies might come from this direction.
Yes, on my way. No problem. I'm on it. Master of the Rune? Very well, off I go. Building completed. Building completed. Ready to go. Master of the Rune? Building completed. Building completed.
Some goblins are attacking your settlement. You will soon hear an alarm signal and see a red symbol on the overview map indicating the site of the attack.
Destiny awaits.
Fortify the defenses.
The lines must hold.
Master of the Rune?
Excellent. The attack has been thwarted. By the way, whenever you hear an alarm signal, you can use the
On my
space bar
command.
to immediately switch to the site of the action.
Forwards.
If your towers are damaged, you can not only summon a single warrior. Now it is time to build an army. Firstly, you will need to construct a forge. Weapons and armor for battle units will be manufactured in this forge. If you have several forges, you can produce units faster. Battle units are also summoned to
ready.
human monuments. If you would like to establish a rally point for new units, select the human monument and click with the right mouse button on the desired destination. The appearance of a little flag indicates that the summoned combat units will assemble at this point. Select the human monument and summon at least 3 recruits and 3 scouts. If you are unable to produce units, you will find text marked in red in the help window, which specifies the reason why, for example, a missing or unoccupied building, or insufficient resource.
Yes? At your service. Understood.
The orcs have their own scouts always on the lookouts for enemies.
Here we go.
If one of these scouts, a scout is about to discover your settlement, which is shown by a yellow symbol appearing on the overview map. Destroy the opponents before they can get away.
Quickly now. Now.
You may not be attacked now. It is to produce a larger
Let's go.
army, you will need larger quantities of
adventure.
food. Select your human monument.
Follow me. Forwards.
The lower numbers in the selection window on the left indicate how many combat inside the headquarters buildings. You can use food to increase the maximum size of your army. Select your small headquarters building. In the action bar
On my
below,
command.
you will now see a symbol for food. When you hold the mouse pointer directly above it, the costs for this increase will show up in the help window. When you click increase the maximum number of combat units to at least 20 units by clicking
Quickly
the symbol
now.
twice. If the symbol is
To
darkened,
adventure.
your hunters have not acquired
Forwards.
sufficient food,
Follow
and you
me.
will have to wait a while.
For freedom. Stay with me, men.
With the small headquarters, you can support a maximum of 30 combat units. Medium-sized, or if you later produce additional scouts and
lines must
recruits
hold.
and destroy the orc camp in the east, secure more resources and ensure you have sufficient food.
At your service. Send them to the River of Souls. The Rune's orders. Onwards, warriors!
Now. Into battle we go.
Never give up!
On my command, adventure.
You cannot search corpses. There is a chest in the orc camp. Stand close to it with one of your characters, and you will be able to open the chest by clicking with the right mouse button. Take possession of both plans.
Yes?
You have just found the construction plan for a new building, and the unit plan for
At
the
your
human
service.
unit clerics. Open your inventory and go to the plans page.
Ready to go.
Yes, sir. All right. Ready for action. Securing the area.
Ready to go. Very well, off I go. Yes, I'm on it. At your service. Let's get cracking then. Here I am. That way. Here I am.
Here you have an overview of which building and unit plans you have for all 6 races.
Yes, forwards.
On the right-hand side
Follow
in the
me.
window, you can select the race. Select Humans.
Quickly now.
Place the unit plan in a free space among the units in the lower line. You can now produce this unit at your human monument, provided you have the required building. Place the building plan in an empty slot on the line of building icons. The first line may be full, so you might have to press the right arrow. Now your workers are able to construct the Temple of Light. Close your inventory. If you want to summon human units with magic powers, you will need Aria, a magic liquid. Put up an Aria shrine near the Aria Spring and the Temple of Light in your main settlement. To select this
Your
building,
orders?
you must
As
click
good as
on
done.
the pointer on the right of the building selection. Up to 5 workers can addition. If you select the temple, besides produce at least 3 clerics. Should you be unable to produce the unit, the button will be darkened. In this case, move the mouse over the button and follow the instructions in the help window. In case you already have the maximum number of units, you can select units and destroy them by using the key K. The next thing we want to do is gear up iron production a little. Put up a smelting works as close as possible to your mine building.
Sir. Yes, sir. Ready to fight, sir.
The mine craftsman will now build a food storehouse.
On my way. Securing the area. Ready for action.
When
On
the
my
food
way.
storehouse is finished, your avatar summoned at least 15 combat units. If you follow the path past the orc camp farther to the east, advance with your avatar, the hero, and at least 15 combat units to the east. As soon as the lookout has discovered you, a yellow warning signal will appear on the overview map.
Here. On my command. Let's go. To adventure. Follow me. Forwards. Forwards. Follow me. To adventure.
The
Follow
orcs
me.
have been alerted to your presence and will send out an assault wave to confront you. Destroy the orcs and their camp.
Attack. For Awenir.
Never give up.
Freedom.
Engaging the enemy.
To adventure. Let's go. Follow me. Forwards.
Never give up. Enemy contact. Engaging the enemy. Fortify the defenses. Enemy contact. Engaging the enemy.
Into battle we go.
They're attacking.
Congratulations. If you now look at the plasma, you will see that you have now solved the two previous mistakes.
Enemy contact.
The leader of the orcs was carrying the rune. Loot
Now.
the corpse and take the rune if not already done so.
Now.
Now go back to Joshua at the human monument and talk to him.
Let's go. Follow me.
Awaiting your orders.
No problem.
By Zarex, even if Master.
You have received additional experience with every new level and go into the category Character Information. On the right of the window, select your avatar if it's not already activated. On the left of the window, you will see the skills of your avatar, and in the middle, its attribute. Distribute the new attribute points, for example, for strength or wisdom. To do this, click in the window on the small arrows directly beside the numbers of the attributes. The individual attributes stand for the character. Now distribute the new skill points. Click on New Skills and select Light Combat. Distribute the second point wherever you like by clicking on one of the small arrows beside the skill. Due to your improved skills in light combat, you have now received an addition. You will find this melee combat skill in your spellbook. Transfer Berserk to your magic memory. Close your inventory. Combat abilities and some magic spell. Test the Berserk ability by selecting your character and clicking the symbol below in the action bar, or above left on the portrait. When you trigger the Berserk ability, now speak to Joshua again.
It's slowly getting...
Come along. I'll accompany you.
Zerba, have mercy. Will this never end?
That will be interesting.
Rowan. Master Rowan. One moment later, we would have been lost.
Do you have the rune?
Tahira salvaged it from the ruins. Here it is.
Tahira, I thank you. You have...
Served you well?
I can understand your fury. Believe me, it was worth it. This rune is the key to our future and past. But I don't want to bother you any longer. Live in peace, Tahira. We will not meet again.
Farewell, Tahira.
You can now leave this map through the magic portal. By clicking on the options in the top right, you go west to the portal to leave the map, or follow the path to the south to find more useful hints. Portals allow you to travel to new platforms, even if you have no active bindstone at your disposal. By using this portal, you will enter the next map.
Welcome back, my friend. I know your memory is paled. 8 years is a long time. Many things have happened. The war is over, but its consequences were terrible. The convocation has shattered the countenance of our world. Since then, I've tried to retain whatever is left over from this world. But now I have a feeling of time closing in. The circle is closing, and these lands need a protector. May the power of the ruin reawaken with you. But this time, you should not be the slave of someone else's will. This rune is the scourge on which your soul was forged. Wear it now yourself, and be the master of your own decisions.
I'm free.
Master Rowan, the Orders sent me with an important message. Something's happening at the Wildland Pass. Creatures made of black steel. They are breaking into the Northlands.
The Iron Ones have come. So, it has now begun.
You must set out at once.
Indeed. I will go see Darius. You, my friend, should gather your strength first and arm yourself. Follow the messenger to the town of Greyfell. When you get there, speak to my friend Sartarius. He will give you your instructions. He belongs to the Order of Dawn. Good luck. We'll meet again when I return, Rune Warrior.
By the gods! He really called a Rune Warrior!
I can hardly remember. How do I get to that city? Greyfell.
Follow the path through the rocks. I'll go with you. But let's be careful. The mountain goblins are in an uproar.